Test, test, test. Testicles, testicles. Oh yeah. Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris here, and I'm here to give you my thoughts on Blatant Soul, seeing as I finished the story so far. The story is not complete. Uh, so I was doing a thing where I was live streaming myself leveling to 45. I could not continue it because all the quests are basically the same, like kill this, gather this, kill this, gather this, and then kill this. It was the same repeat over and over, and I like dredged myself through it, only to see like the story element through the whole entire game. And I'm gonna have to say, I'm a little disappointed that the story hasn't finished because they haven't released, they still have to release a new class. They have to like if I click on the story chapter, chat road to this, I can't go any further than just this one little sentence because they have not finished this story yet and they haven't like translated it over. Now the thing is, right now MMOs, it's hard to find a good MMO nowadays. Guild Wars 2 is probably the best MMO out there. If you really want to try an MMO and have something different from like all the traditional normal MMOs, then I recommend. Oh my god, that guy's like glitching out on my screen. But anyway, I recommend you go and try in Guild Wars 2. It's free, and you will have a good experience if you can understand how to play it. Now, the problem with MMOs releasing lately has it's all been Korean MMOs that have been out there uh, currently, like Arcade. There's Blatant Soul, and there's Black Desert coming out, and there's a whole bunch of like line of Korean MMOs getting published through Western demands, Western like developers, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, you get more attention to your game, you get more people playing it, but it seems like all the Korean MMOs have the same formula. They have the same kind of look to them, and that makes it so North Americans and Europeans won't get into as much. If I remember correctly, Arcade was one of the first like major Korean MMO that came over to like westernized basically, and it did well. It you saw queue times within like a month, still at like 3,000 or 4,000. Now, with that, it caused people to be turned off from it, and they're like, "Oh, I don't want to wait in this queue." Either they're gonna buy a membership, which gives money to the company that produced them, or they're gonna say, "Oh, let's just go back to whatever MMO I was playing earlier." And the problem with that was that they had uh, too many people wanting to play it, but not enough servers at the time. Now with Arcade, you had there was also things where like you couldn't even build a farm if you were a free player. I think you can only build like the standard farm, and all the land was again bought up by these huge numbers trying to playing this game and the queue waiters trying to get in, so they couldn't get land as soon as they could. So it kind of like killed itself. I mean, you could have gone to a different server and you could have gone to a different server and basically try and get on that. Like, a few of my friends were like, okay, we'll just go play on the EU server because there's no queue time by NA times. So he did that, but there was still lag. Now, now the problem I have with Blatant Soul is it's still all that formula that, oh, we have queue times. So like one server was waiting at had like a queue time of 10,000 people, and a premium like a membership queue time of like 2,000 at one point. And so like, oh shit, we better make more servers and all that. Now it doesn't seem like there is much queue times, and a lot of people have been turned off from the game. Oh, this guy's like right up on my ass. It's weird. Um, so so it's like I'm waiting for Black Desert to come out because obviously I'm gonna play it and try and level in it. But the thing is, I had a few friends of mine uh, Beastnar Ace. I'll put a link to his channel on the screen. And another friend of mine, Arab, who said it is so similar to Arcade, and that is just a big put off for me. So my thoughts on Blatant Soul is it's been a good distraction, a good game to get away from, you know, all of this Guild Wars 2 stuff, because Guild Wars 2, I mean, is freaking great game, but the end content is not there. It's not there. I mean, you can go and find a raid, but you want to do raids with your friends, right? You want to do it with your guild members and stuff like that. And I want to do guild raids with my friends. So it's hard to find the amount of people you need for it. Because my guild is kind of small during NA times, and we do other stuff. We play other games because Guild Wars 2 isn't cutting it for us. Now, the problem, yeah, like Guild Wars 2's problem is the end game content isn't there. They say, oh, there's new stuff, like you can get these masteries. It's like, I got my masteries back in December. I don't need any more masteries at the moment because I have them all. And raids, I could just pug it, but it might seem it's a bit difficult pugging it with like people you don't know and they can just kick you and all that. So Blatant Soul has been a good distraction for me. It reminds me kind of like a Terra Arcade like mix in between. The story is very generic. You're the chosen one basically. You go and help these people around the world. Someone betrays you, and then it just ended right then. I was like, I was wondering what the hell was going on. I was like, oh, it's the same fucking concept again. Like, back on the first continent, someone betrayed you, they get attacked, you help them, then you repel them, and you go to the next zone. Oh my god, someone has betrayed you again, and they attack, you go off and do something for a little bit, fight a boss and something like that, and then you come back, and then everything's okay, and then you go to the next continent, and then oh my god, what is this? Someone betrays you, but you have allies on your side, so you know it was basically like the same thing over and over again, and it was hard for me to continue playing if it weren't for like some friends with me playing with me. So max level in the game so far is level 45. I have not hit that level. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and do some daily quests to hit 45. I might will, but this is basically the end of the game for now. Is when you I don't want to spoil it. Okay, okay. Spoilers alert. The end of the game is basically you meet one of the legendary four guardians, and he tells you to give up your old ways and fight for revenge. And you're like, oh, sweet, I could fight for revenge. I get to hurt some people and stuff like that. And you're going down this road, and then you remember all the people in your past, but then you continue down that road, and then you end up in this village here, this Green Hollow, and basically that was it, because they have not released the end game yet. The max level is 50, and you can only get to 45 so far. So my ending thoughts of this game is it's a good distraction from other games currently. I know I have a lot of fun in Guild Wars. It's just it is Guild Wars, and there isn't much left to do in there other than Wars World, which we do sometimes, and then the PvE raid, and then that's it, because there basically isn't any other goals for us to do. Until Living Story comes out, I will release those videos. I do have to release the story of Heart of Thorns still. I haven't finished it. It's on the back burner right now because I've been leveling in this game. So hopefully this game gets better. Guild Wars 2, please give us some content that's going to be end game that a lot of my friends will come back to play. Blatant Soul, you've been a decent game. I mean, you're not a great game, but you're a decent game to distract me from Guild Wars 2. Hopefully, some of the new MMOs coming out. Black Desert, I'm not too sure about because I heard it has trade packs and you have a donkey and you have to ride it, and it reminds me too much of Arcade. Camelot Unchained is like a big Wolves type where you can build your own castle and stuff like that. So that seems like a good choice. Skyforge, I played a little bit of it. I'm completely immersed myself into it. I might do that as well. And then Crowfall is coming out as well. Crowfall looks good. It looks like what does Crowfall look like? I can't remember. It looks a bit cartoonish, which for me, cartooning type games is kind of iffy for me because I don't really like the style of it. So yeah, this is my thoughts of MMOs so far, and also Blatant Soul currently from what I've played. I guess I'll go do some daily quests and get to level 45 so I can get finally equip my last soul shield that I'll ever need for the time being. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed my thoughts. If you have thoughts of your own, like the state of Blatant Soul, Guild Wars 2, Korean MMOs coming over to westernized places by Western companies, or future MMOs that are going to be coming out, please leave a comment below. And I want to hear your guys' opinion about what I've discussed about all these situations, all these things about these games. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you stuck through it. I do have a giveaway that's going to be coming out. I have extra games from Christmas because I bought a lot of Humble Bundle stuff. And I have a whole bunch of Humble Bundle stuff. So if you stay tuned, there's going to be a giveaway soon, and maybe I'll give away like a copy to Guild Wars 2 or Blatant Soul like membership or something like that. So it's in the air right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you stay tuned and leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you next time.